How's it going, YouTube? Weebboy Santos here, bringing you guys the deck profile and my first video in like a couple months, I believe, because I just been really busy with work and starting school and everything, so I just thought I'd do a deck profile. Another thing is that I want to provide you guys, my very few subscribers, with quality content. I still don't have a tripod, so obviously the camera still shakes when I record my videos, but I want to record quality deck profiles that are like up to snuff with the meta. I'm working on building Burning Abyss, and as you'll probably see in this deck, it's not really that great because I don't have Vanity's Emptiness, which is easily the best trap in the game. I decided to wait for the reprint, which was a good call on my part, I guess, but I mean, I missed out on topping a regional basically because I didn't have Vanities. I mean, I don't want to blame it on just that, but my results would have been a lot different if I had played the card. But I did not feel like dropping $30 on a common, and now it's getting reprinted, so I guess I made the right choice. So I'm playing Satellaknights, so I'll just get right into the deck. 3 Deneb. He's pretty much the card that you want to see in your opening hand, along with him. You have to play 3 because, as I found out at a regional that I went to, people will Rhapsody this right out of your grave. If you're playing a Satellaknight mirror anyway, they're just like, bye. But I had one get bottomless, and then I had another 2 get Rhapsodied, so that was pretty rough. And I actually almost wound up beating the kid, but it was just too much to have him recycling his grave over and over again, and I had nothing. I just had to make my plays and then pretty much basically go minus on plays. It was bad. So next we play 3 Ukulele. I like opening this guy more than Deneb sometimes. If I open him in a Rhoda, I like it more because I dump my Deneb, assuming his effect goes through, and then I have my Rhoda next turn for my Altair. So then I have that play set up right away, and then he's a bigger body, so it's nice. Because people will crash Mathematician into this all day to get their draw. Next we play 3 Altair, best monster in the deck. It's Wolfbark for Satellaknights, but better because they get their effects, so you guys know what he does, come on. Very solid. Vega. Vega's solid at 1. Call the Haunted with Vega is pretty busted play. And then Vega Altairs the nuts, making Delteros all day. Next we play 3 Moral Attack. I play the Artifact Engine because, I mean, I don't have Vanity's Emptiness, so I had to kind of compensate. But the artifacts have kind of made me fall back in love with this deck. I was getting really bored of it. It is very, very linear, very helmet to play. But at the same time, there's some fun, interesting plays that you can make. I like just the Morale Attacks and the Sanctums just help it a lot with removal and keeping up with everything. Okay, 3 Rhoda. Very standard, I guess. 3 Upstart. I dropped Duality because I put the Sanctums and the Morale Attacks in, so I kind of didn't want to not be able to use them in the same turn. 2 Space, 1 Soul Charge, 1 Book. Book is solid because it can help your monster effects go through if they have a response to the summon that isn't effect negation. And it's just very versatile. It's solid. A lot of people don't run it, but I have the space in here, obviously. 3 Call of the Haunted, one of the best cards in Satellaknights. Like I said before, Call of the Haunted Vega. You play Morale Attack, so it's so good in here. 3 Stellanova Alpha. This card's busted when you get it off. When you don't draw it, it's kind of frustrating. And then when you draw this and no Satellaknights, which happens, stack's not the most consistent thing in the world, but, I mean, it does brick. So, I'd consider dropping one of them for a Lance or a Chalice, just because they have a lot of versatility right now. 3 Sanctum. Obviously one of the best cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! I was glad I was able to pick this up before the end of the last format. 2 D Prisons. I have the space because I don't play Vanity's Emptiness, unfortunately, but these deal with Constructs, Windows, Dante's, Vanity's Fiends, Majesty's Fiends, which are very, very big problem cards for this deck. 2 Breakthrough and 1 Fiendish. Just effect negation generally. I'd cut the Fiendish if I had Vanities, but as I've said before, I do not. Warning, Compulse, Soul Drain. I don't play Bottomless and I don't play Torrential because they're just subpar at the moment. Extra deck. Double Castel because he's the best Exceed monster in the game right now, aside from, well, yeah, he's better than Giant Hand, I guess, situationally. I wish I had a Giant Hand. Exciton. Another good card against Burning Abyss, I guess. Nothing's really good against Burning Abyss. A 101. An Emerald for putting back your Altairs and then drawing, which is nice. When you're very ahead, you make this card pretty much. Deltaros. Solid. I'd probably put another one in here. Just because I kind of have the space. I mean, I'm not running a Giant Hand, and I kind of have everything that I need in here. A Black Ship. Another good card. Dweller. You kind of need it. It's not as good as last format, but obviously it's Dweller. Pal Dynamo. Just good for getting over big things. Constructs and whatnot. Rhapsody. I wasn't originally playing this, but after the regional where I got my Denebs banished, I realized how pertinent this card is to the mirror and other things. Chaos matchups and random things like that. Cowboy for game, if you ever need it, it's good to have. I always kind of like to have them in there. Diamond Dire. Popping Floodgates obviously is very important because people will just floodgate the hell out of you with dirges and light imprisonings, so you want to pop those. 1 Excalibur kills big things. I think it kills Killer. I mean, they play Skill Drain, but I think it crashes. I don't remember Killer's effect exactly, but I think he's like 3,500 and reduces attack by 500 or something like that. 1 Utopia and 1 Cairngorgon, German, the most complicated card in a different language, so I'm excited about that. Cairngorgon's good for protecting your Vanity's Emptiness that I don't have. And then a side deck, which is kind of random. My door just opened. 1 point, Pulling the Rug. This is just random cards that I would side. I'd probably side another Pulling the Rug because I like this card. 3 Shadow Imprisonings, 1 Grand Mole, 2 Maxis, the third space. I don't know where my other 2 Dirges went. I think I gave them back to a friend that I was borrowing them from, but 3 Dirges, 1 Cursed Seal. It's pretty solid against Shaddols and Spellbooks. 2 Deep Darks, 1 Mind Control. I'd make a lot of changes to the side deck, and obviously the main deck, you know that I would play Vanity's Emptiness if I had them, but, I mean, once Legendary Collection comes out, I should be able to pick them up, and I'm working on building Burning Abyss, so, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, like it, and subscribe if you would. Thank you.